Welcome to another edition of Dunce Cap. I'm SaudiFan16, and I'll be your host. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize for this skipping like 2 weeks, but this video will be the second part of quote-unquote Mindfuck week for Dunce Cap and everything. And for that, for the lack of not having Ergo Proxy, which I really would have done for this part, I'm going to do another series that would qualify for this, and that is FUNimation's DVD release of Rin, Daughters of Mnemosyne. Now, Mnemosyne is one of the 12 titans from Greek mythology, and she is the personification of memory. So, actually just kind of finding that out for this video, and having seen the series, even though it's been like last summer since I watched the series, I definitely see some Greek influences towards the later part of the series. So anyways, yeah, I have the DVD release, and I found out that they like 3 months later they put out a Blu-ray release, and so then I was like, well, shit. Because if you guys haven't realized yet, I love my anime on Blu-ray, so having it only on DVD, I was kind of upset that it came out so late. But anyways, it's only 6 episodes. It's on 2 discs. You know, it's real thin and everything, but it's a nice, colorful case. But yeah, 6 episodes, 45 minutes a piece, and everything. And it was an original anime. Like the anime started like a month after. Actually, I'll get to that later. Never mind. I'm skipping ahead of myself. Anyways, the sub versus dub topic. Sub versus dub topic. I actually have not watched this in sub. Wait, no. Actually, I did. I did watch, I think, like the first episode online in sub, just because I didn't know what it was, so I was really curious about it. And I'd seen some stuff on FUNimation, and they didn't stream it on their site, so I checked it out. Oh yeah, and it came out in 2008, but then FUNimation released DVD in 2009. Yeah, I'm being really random, sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I watched the sub, and it wasn't too bad and everything. It was certainly interesting for like the style of show it is. It's definitely a different kind of show and everything, just for how graphic and everything it is. But I watched the whole series in dub, and I enjoyed it. You know, nothing really stands out for the dub work and everything. But I mean, I don't remember having any complaints about it. So I mean, so other than that, I mean, I'd say it works. And you know, FUNimation did a pretty good job as they pretty much always do. You know, so no complaints there. But so I'll go right on animation. The animation is actually really good. I think it's very. I don't want to say like titillating, exactly, even though that would sort of describe part of the series. But no, it's very like enthralling. I think is actually because like the detail is pretty good. I really like how the coloring is. It's not. I mean, it's dark at times, it's bright at times, and it just they keep it consistent and just. I don't know, I just really liked it. It had a different sort of tone to the coloring to go along with the story. So, like, it certainly, you know, felt different while watching it, especially, and I usually watched it in the dark. So, like, it definitely felt like a different sort of anime experience in itself, just from the animation to go along with the story. It worked really good and everything, considering it was an original anime idea and everything. So I think it worked out very cool and everything. So then let's see, and that's all. I'll talk about the story. The story is about Rin Asogi and her little helper Mimi, I believe is her name. Yeah, and her helper Mimi, and they run a like private investigator group, private investigation little group. What was it called? Sogi Consulting. Yeah, and they'll take on whatever job. I mean, finding animals, just doing just really random jobs, but you know they don't really care because and everything because the girls are immortal, and they react really oddly to these things called angels, which angels in this series have nothing to do with your fantasy of angels. No, oh my god, it's angels. In here, not even close. Considering all the angels are also male, and really ugly. Yeah. So yeah, so yeah. I mean, and then like they react to Yggdrasil, which is like the main tree, like the tree of time, the god tree, whichever, which like nobody can see, and it's always just like there and everything, and it just will occasionally put out these like time spores and whatnot, and they'll enter women, and then these women who get one become immortal and everything. It's just kind of like and everything, and so they get, but not everything's okay. There's a the deeper story of someone named Apos is after Rin, and wants her time spore, so that way he can rule. Be like the ruler of time and like the guardian of this place or whatever. So it's really weird. So yeah, the story basically follows that line, and then you got like this dude who enters in and he gets mixed up with Rin and Mimi and everything, and so I mean it's not real complicated to start off, but then the last like at least definitely episodes 5 and 6, things start getting really fucking confusing, and that's basically the whole point of why this makes it into Mindfuck Week is because of that. It's really just like whoa and shit. So, but basically you'd have to watch it in order to have any idea of what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's pretty much the story, and it's very like language wise, it's not real graphic, even though it's rated TVMA. But like it's got nudity and a lot of blood and everything. So yeah, and a lot of people bash on this just because of how they portray the sexuality and here and all that, and like the borderline hentai sex and whatnot. But like I don't know, it's really interesting. I didn't think it. It didn't throw me off at all, but yet, I'm that kind of, anime watcher, I guess so. Yeah, so sue me. But anyways, I kind of already sort of hit on the characters. Rin, she's immortal, so is Mimi, and everything, and, so yeah, they can't die, and all that, and so, I mean, they're just, they're different kind of people, just trying, they're taking shit day by day, whatnot, they're, of course, they're living hundreds of years at a time, and it's all the same, and it's all been in Tokyo, so like everything's changing around them, and like they stay in like literally the same building, the same office the entire time doing their shit, so it's kind of funny and everything. But like those are the main two, along with the Apos, and then this dude Koki Mino. Yeah, he becomes the other dude besides Apos. I don't know. Actually, you can't entirely even call Apos a dude. So yeah, but and he gets involved in some bit that Rin and Mimi are doing, and so then he basically then just starts working with them and helping them out because he's got nothing else to do pretty much, and he wants to do something for himself. Because he was like experimented on and shit, so yeah. But yeah, that's that's pretty much the characters and everything. So like the anime versus manga, really, since this was an original anime idea, it actually the anime started airing only like a month after the light novel started, and the light novel is done by the same uh, character designer for the anime and the original story and everything. So the light novel is done by the same people who were behind the anime, but the manga, which then started after the anime. Yeah, the manga was started even after the anime. It's only got one volume out, and everything. So like, but it's published by Kill Time Communication, and illustrated by Miss Black. I don't know, but so yeah, that's pretty much kind of how this gets summed up. Yeah, I mean it's qualified for Mindfuck Week, but you really, in order to certainly explain it, you basically have to just watch it. Is really how it is. But like overall, Funimation did a good job with the DVD and the dubbing, the animation, and everything. The anime was done by Zevik and Genko, and they did a pretty damn good job. I really liked it. The animation and all that, and the story is certainly different and interesting, and it's not a real big time commitment. Exactly, I mean, yeah, they're 45-minute episodes, but you can sit there, and watch 2 episodes at a time or whatever, and it's the same thing as sitting down and watching a movie. So it's pretty easy to get through and everything. And if you sit down and start watching this, and you go from episode 1 to episode 2, don't freak out that it started the exact same way. I did, and I went back and I forwarded through the episode, and I was like, okay, this is different. So if that happens to you, don't freak out. Stay calm. The first 3 or 4 episodes start the exact same way every time. So don't freak out about that at all. Just take it as it is and just keep going. So, yeah. So other than that, I found everything pretty fun and everything. You can get this for like $30, and I got it for $30, and you can probably get the Blu-ray for pretty cheap as well, and all that, or for not much more. I'm sure you can find the Blu-ray for under $40 now, however, because it's not a real popular title, and all that. So, but I mean, it's well rounded. It's a very simple ending. It's cut and dry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. At least not to me, anyways. So, other than that, this has been Saudi Fan 16, for another edition of Dunce Cap. Our first samurai rules. Peace.